how bad is Tesla's Hardware 3 when it comes to full self-driving? Currently we have Hardware 4 on our Cybertruck and it is amazing. But we had this Model 3 since 2018, started out with Hardware 2.5, we got upgraded to Hardware 3 and are still on Hardware 3 at this point. And we have the latest available update in regards to full self-driving on this vehicle. And a lot of people say, well, it can't do anything, it is bad. And I'm wondering, is it really that bad? Well, I have to tell you, I haven't been driving this for some time because my daughter drives this vehicle. She basically inherited this Model 3 from us. It's got now like 120,000 miles or so on it almost. Yeah, it's her daily driver to go to school, to go to work, whatever comes up, right? And she loves the vehicle. She has not used FSD in the past so much, but started using it about a couple months ago. And so I'm back in this car now, and I want to know how much different it is. Is it really that bad, or is it still a good solution, even if it's only Hardware 3? So we are at the truck stop here outside Missoula, and well, that's how many cars will end up someday. A little smaller, a little flatter. But so yes, we're gonna navigate towards home. We're kind of random parked here in this TA truck stop. We got to get out of the truck stop, got to make a right, and then we got to make a left onto the interstate there. So, well, let's see how that goes. Let's go. Well, dang, there's a problem. I guess we're not going? Maybe now. There we go. Okay. So, maybe I was just too impatient. Now what? Okay, we're not driving. The steering wheel is doing something. Okay. All right, now we're stuck. So I'm gonna, maybe. Oh, look. Oh, it moved a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna step on the accelerator pedal now because it's really not going. So I'm forcing it to go here. There we go. So I just use the accelerator pedal to make it go. Hardware 4, I do not have to do that. Now there's another car coming. We got left turn signal, good, because we're going to the left. It slowed down for this other car, that's perfect. And it goes over into the right hand lane to make the right turn, that is perfect. Got a red signal. There is a truck turning left and off we go. I mean, so far pretty good. So besides me having to push the accelerator pedal to get it started to go, so far it's good. And we're going into the left lane for the left turn here. Turn signal is still set, so this is all good. There is no light here. Let's see, there's oncoming traffic, so we have to stop. We're doing good. We're pulling forward just like I would. We're waiting. Let's see here. So I think after the car there, that will be our chance to go. Let's see. Yep, we're going. Perfect. So we got plenty of room. And here we go on the interstate. I don't know. So far, I mean, this seems great. No problem. Now let's see how we do here getting on the interstate. I don't know if you can see that in the rear view mirror. There's no traffic. Traffic's way back there. We're getting on. All right, we're on the interstate. Now with this, we have chill selected, but that is not the same chill as we have in Hardware 4. Actually here I can select my speed, as you can see there. I can use the scroll wheel to select my speed. In Hardware 4, right now with the latest update, this is no longer possible. I can choose speed profiles, but this chill is basically just chill acceleration, you know, well, yeah, go and chill, but doesn't affect the top speed. So on hardware 3, you can still, at this point, choose your top speed. And you can see it's set to 85, but the vehicle's only going 71 at this point. And there's actually a truck coming and passing me right there. It's kind of odd right now. It starts speeding up as the truck is coming. It's kind of weird, but not necessarily a weird thing if I compare it to hardware 4. Hardware 4 does, with the latest software, similar weird things when it comes to this here. So now we are out of town here. Speed limit is 80 now. We are still only going 74. Truck's been passing us. The max speed that the vehicle is allowed to go is still 85. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. Can we adjust this chill? Nope, we can't. Not sure if we can in here somewhere. Self-driving, speed profile. Oh yeah, we can go up. Let's go to standard. And oh, it's beeping at me because I've been looking at the center screen. All right, now we are in standard. Now it's going faster. I mean, it was allowed to go 85 before. It is still, if I use the scroll wheel, it's still allowed to go 85 now. I don't know. Yeah, it sped up as I went to standard, so it does affect the speed now. It didn't used to, I don't know, a couple years ago or whatever. Yeah. The menu options, oh, there it beeps again because I keep looking at the screen. The menu options are a little different. So we're only going 79 here. The truck's pulling out in front of us. We're slowing down. Yeah, it's all good basically. There's really not, I guess if I want to get, if I want to really go, we got to go to hurry. So we only have the 3 options here. I think we got sloth, chill, standard, hurry, and Mad Max. We got 5 options on hardware 4 with the latest software. Here we only got 3. It acts kind of similar, I guess. So now that we're in hurry, again, the max speed is still 85. There is no more than 85 in FSD, and there hasn't been more than 85 in FSD for a long time. I think at some point it was even only 80, which kind of creates a problem in like Montana, where we have a speed limit of 80 and we really want to go, well, at least 80, right? And so, yeah, we're doing good. We passed the vehicle. We're going right with the turn signal back into the slow lane. Yeah, I don't know. It's really not that bad at all. Huh. Now let's see if we can, let's end this trip. Let's go to navigation, favorites. Let's go there. Let's choose the high school. Yeah, and it keeps beeping at me because I'm just not paying attention. Straightforward. By the way, there's the green dot way over there for camera monitoring. If that green dot goes away, you gotta grab the wheel and pull on the wheel. It will do that after a certain warning time here. Here we're taking the exit, no problem. And then up here we have a stop, need to turn right, immediately need to turn left and have another stop right there. So let's see how we do that. There is a vehicle coming. It's kind of hard to see to the left here, and not just for the car it's hard to see, it's hard to see for people. So we got another car there. There's something going on over there. Okay, that one came by. We're good to go. All right, now we got to go left. The car pulls much nicer left than the person in front of me. As you can see, the person in front of me wants to turn left, but sits in the middle and a car length back from the actual stop line. That is ridiculous. So when you're turning left, you're supposed to be in the left. I think we're pretty good over there. We're pretty good over here. And off we go. I think it's fantastic so far. Yeah, I mean, in regards to the driving, so far it has really not been much different than Hardware 4. I guess we haven't experienced any extreme situations. Now here we got speed limit 50. We're going 51, so that's good. And then up here we're coming into the school zone, which that's a bit tricky. Even on hardware 4, it really doesn't slow down for school zones. Now, there is no school today at this time. It's after 5 anyway. So the lower speed limit is only until 5 p.m. and it's summer break, so there's no school. But we'll see here how it does. We're going to the right into this driveway here. This driveway has a few speed bumps. Let's get in here. Woo, that was a little fast, and over the line, and whoa, we're in the middle of the road. But it does slow down. Still a bit fast maybe for the speed bump, but it did slow down. Is it getting back over? I wonder if it sees that, whatever that is, some wet looking line over here, and it thinks this is a line. Here we got a stop, which is an interesting stop because nobody stops here. It's supposed to be a yield only, so when the bus comes from the right. And now this is a problem. Whoop, there we go. I gotta disengage it here because that is a one way where it wanted to go. And hardware 4 used to do that. But with some of the later updates, this was resolved. So now I obviously disengaged, I took over, now I re-engaged. Let's go again here because basically here we got a little bit to go. Let's see if we can make it. So yeah, that's been a problem all along, but hardware 4 with software version 14 has been resolved. Now here this goes, this is weird, we still have a right turn signal. And it kind of just drives out in the parking lot here. And, well, we stopped. And I don't know, you probably can see the line right there. That means we're sitting right on the line. We're splitting the 2 parking spots. It stopped. That's how this looks like on the map. And we're just sitting here. There is no other cars, well, except for a few out there. So it hasn't done anything dangerous, but obviously this is not a great parking spot situation here. Hardware 4 with software 14, whatever it is now, .6 something, I don't even remember, .4, .6 or whatever. The latest and greatest anyway that one can have. It does actually park much better. Also, it doesn't just park, it parks and puts the vehicle in park. It says, I'm here. While here, as you can see, we're still in FSD. We have not parked yet. So it just sits here and doesn't do anything. Now, what if I step on the brake pedal? Okay, brake pedal, accelerator pedal, sorry. So now we're moving forward, we're moving left. I don't know where it's going. We're moving again. I have no clue where it's going. I mean, that's the map right there. So we're going right. We're going right. Okay. And then what? I'm not sure. So we got a right turn signal set, but we're facing to the left. And now we're stuck. So I don't know. This is usually what hardware 4 does when it wants to back into park, but there's no indication of what. Let's step on the accelerator. It still goes forward. It's still in drive. So completely lost here. So I'm gonna end the trip. I'm gonna take over. So now if let's do this here. Let's try this. This should be hopefully decent here. So the parking spots are popping up. Let's just go somewhere here. Can I take this one? There we go. I just wanted to go one further. Let's hit start. Let's see what it does. Okay, can we actually park? So this is the thing. Hardware 4 with the current software is going to park you. And I don't know if you can see that here. We're not too terrible. If we look at the lines down here, we're actually okay. There we go. Stop at that line. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, looking at these lines here, I don't know if you can... Oh, there it went away. Where's the backup camera? Here. There's a line. There's a line. So we're doing pretty good. So the parking was flawless, but I had to park it by taking it out of autopilot or out of full self-driving, and then use the manual, or well, the auto park, but I had to start it manually, so it would not park us, while hardware 4 does park us, and it parks pretty good. Now that said, hardware 4 doesn't necessarily choose the spot you want. It may either park way too far away. There were a few incidents where it parked in a handicapped or in a pickup spot at the store rather than some other spot, or it would choose a spot between other vehicles, while just across over there would have been all kinds of open spots, way open, way easier to park. So yeah, you have to park basically yourself in hardware 3. That's definitely one of the things. Also, it doesn't start going on its own. So let me see what I can do here. Let's navigate. Let's go there. Okay. All right. Okay. So now you can see here we're still in park. It actually even set the parking brake. So we're in the pretty much empty parking lot here. Well, let's see. Okay. Step on the brake. There we go. Drive. Okay, but oh, now the steering wheel's gone. Nope. Nope. Huh. Okay. Now there it is. There's the steering wheel back. There we go. Okay. Now what? Nothing. So it doesn't start. Hardware 4 would start at this point, start going. Here, nothing really happens. So I'm going to step onto the accelerator pedal and I tell it to go. And it goes left, which that is fine. On the map, that's how it looks like. We're not following the blue line, but there's actually, the exit is right up here. Well, we got to make a left. But now look at this. Now it makes a right. Well, that takes us right back there into the yard of the school. Now it wanted to go left again. And okay, now we're going right. Let's see. I mean, we're going way off the map here. Let's see where this goes. I mean, it ends back here, so it can't really go anywhere. Goes onto the gravel road here. Okay, I'm gonna stop it now here. So it will get lost because that is like a dead end back here. So I'm backing it out of here. And let's see here. Where can we turn around? There should be an option right here. There's an option. Let's turn around here. All right, little fore and back. Holding the camera and driving is just not working so well. There we go. Okay, I got it turned around now. So now back to this. And maybe, oh, it starts going this time. So now with hardware 4, I experienced similar situations where it was, I guess what's called dogging around. It's just like a dog running around, not really knowing where it's going, and then eventually by accident it comes back to you, right? And so, okay, we're going a bit fast here. It thinks it's 50. Holy crap, we're in the driveway here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a huge speed bump here. Whoa, wow, that was pretty bad here. Holy crap. Okay, it ain't no 50 here. We are in the driveway of the school. FSD 4 or FSD 14 on hardware 4 does better. Now it slows down for this bump. Good, so we're good here. Now it speeds up quite a bit again. There's another bump. Okay, it slows down. It could slow down a bit more. 10 miles an hour is still a bit rough for these bumps. Okay, we're going the right direction now. That's a good thing. And well, nobody coming there, nobody nowhere, so we're good to go. All right, so it is a little rough around the edges for sure. Speed limit 50 is correct here. I am in hurry, so maybe that's what makes it go crazy. I don't know. I mean, still a speed bump is a speed bump, hurry or not, right? You just have to slow down enough or you're gonna lose your suspension. So, we're doing good here. Still haven't had like a bicyclist or anything. Don't know how it would act. But my suspicion is it would not deal with it as smooth as hardware 4 does. Now that's it. Is hardware 3 still viable? Is it something that you can use for your daily drive, like taking you to work or taking you back home? Probably, yeah. You will have to do more because it is not as refined as the software version 14 with hardware 4. So it works on a daily drive, especially if your daily drive has a long stretch on like a highway, like the interstate or something. It works wonderful there for sure. I don't see any problems there. This actually has worked wonderful back in 2020 on the interstate, so this is definitely not a problem. So especially for traveling long distances, I think you're totally fine. Now, if you're going from one store to the next or something in town, that is a little trickier, I think, with hardware 3. Yeah, it doesn't park itself. It doesn't really unpark itself. It is just not as finished as the hardware 4 software version 14 that we have right now, but it definitely can drive. And so as you can see over to the left here, that is I-90. We're going down a 2-lane road here, and that's really no problem. The speed limit here is 55. I'm in hurry, it's going 60, so I probably should slow down by taking it out of hurry and maybe go to standard, and it probably will drop the speed a bit, right? But that same problem we have currently in hardware 4 software version 14. It is a problem with the speed. So this is not specific to hardware 3 here, that it goes a little fast at times or a little slow at times when it could go faster, like we seen earlier on the interstate. So my personal opinion is do not be afraid to buy a hardware 3 vehicle, especially if you only intend to use full self-driving for road trips. On road trips it will be totally fine. For daily driving it will do okay, but not quite as good as hardware 4. So you gotta kind of pick and choose. And now that full self-driving is a subscription, you can actually only subscribe for, like, if you know you go on vacation and you do this road trip, you can subscribe for that month, you know, while you're taking the road trip, and use FSD on your road trip, and hardware 3 will work decent for that on the interstate and stuff. So yeah, it's not bad. Daily driving, if you want to use this for daily driving, or if you are getting older, if you are an elderly person and you want to, okay, and here we go, a left turn. Oh, it cuts, it does cut. Okay, this is a hardware 3 issue with the software here. Hardware 4 does that turn much nicer, but there was no safety issue here. There was no vehicle anywhere near, so we're basically still safe, and many people actually cut that way more than the car did here. So, and we're getting on the interstate, that won't be an issue anyway. So yeah, I think if you're getting older, you're maybe an elderly person and you want to make sure the vehicle can support you, as maybe your vision ain't so great anymore, as you have health issues, I mean, then you probably want to go for hardware 4, because hardware 4 can literally save your life at that point, because it can literally drive you to the hospital. That is possible. It can drive you to the hospital and park you there. It can drive you somewhere and park you there. So if you think you'd rather have some help with parking and getting around town, you need a hardware 4 vehicle. If you just look for road tripping, going on vacation and stuff, a hardware 3 vehicle is totally fine. If you want to drive most of the time yourself anyway, a hardware 3 vehicle is fine as well. And here we go, going over to the right as the exit is coming up where we're getting off, so we can go back around. Yeah, so my opinion, you know, now about hardware 3, this is our daughter's now, and she'll be totally fine with this. Eventually, at some point, she will probably get a new Tesla and have the latest and greatest. But for now, this will do just fine for her. And so go look at our content. We have lots of contents. There is some FSD videos from way back when it does weird stuff, and a few where it shows how it evolved and so on and so forth. There's a lot of road trip videos even with this car. There's a 1,000-mile video to Las Vegas with this car. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. So, well, make sure you give us a thumbs up for this video. Make sure you give us a thumbs up for every one of our videos that you watch. Make sure you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. In any event, thank you for watching. Goodbye.